Warning. This video is restricted to all ages. Wait, that means there is no restriction. That means this warning is just for nothing. It doesn't make any sense.
I gave you my heart.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Reflex15 here, and welcome back to my channel. If you've already clicked on this video, you are now part of the notification crew. So click that notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. I post every Wednesday and Sunday. And guys, today I'm going to be showing you some ways on how you can become the best manager in FIFA career mode the FIFA world has ever seen. We all know that managers are keys inside clubs, because without a manager you are not a club. Even though you've got like the best teams, like a best team ever, you need a manager to manage stats, tactics, squads, and playing time. So today, guys, I'm going to show you some ways on how to become the best manager in FIFA 20 career mode. Let's get on with the video. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe this video. I'll be waiting. Okay, thank you, guys. You have subscribed. Now let's get on with the video. So guys, number one is you can only access number one if you have played the previous FIFA. So guys, look at the screen. A 60 budget increase on your transfer budget. So that means 60 plus money on your transfer budget to buy more players and, you know, sell them and get more money, to buy them, pay their release clause, pay their wages and all that, guys. And a global transfer network. This will help you. It'll give you one top global scouting network scout for your first season. So it'll give you like a player with the potential to be the best. So it's a young player with the potential to be the best, guys. This is only if you played the previous FIFA and you have the FIFA right now. So guys, stop playing FIFA games and buy them. So guys, when you pick a team, you can either pick any team, like a team that you want to manage, but I usually pick a team with the most money, guys. As you can see, the transfer budget for Chelsea is $108 million, and if you can check Man City's, it is $209 million. So I'd maybe choose Man City. And Man United's one is high, $210 million, or you can go up to like the Spanish league, and you will see Barcelona with 212 million transfer budget, and that is actually cool. And there's also Real Madrid, which I think Real Madrid has the most transfer budget money. That's why I usually choose it. So guys, you can either choose this one or you can just choose any team you want, but I recommend you go for a team with the highest transfer budget so that you can buy players and, you know, do all that stuff in your career mode. So guys, here it is, guys, the pre-season tournament invite. So this invite actually gives you more money if you win the tournament and if you win matches, but I just usually decline because, you know, I've got enough money. But if you do accept, you can choose which invitation you want to go to, which pre-season tournament, and it shows the teams and the potential prize money you might win if you win the whole tournament, or if you win like the matches and you select it, and you will be in the pre-season tournament, guys. So guys, like in the last episode, this is another one about training. So when you want to train your players, guys, it's pretty easy. You gotta, you know, go here, press the player, and then you choose which training drill you want them to do. But guys, this is a suggestion from me. You should train your younger players. So players range from age 16 to 20, you should train like midfielders. You can give them different training stuff, wingers, strikers, center backs, fullbacks, and goalkeepers, but give them a preferred drill for like that position. So for an example, if you're gonna give Trent Alexander a training session, you gotta do a defending training session or a sprinting training session, because, you know, right backs and left backs, full backs usually run and they defend. For center backs and all that, strikers is usually finishing, guys. So age range it and it will be better, and your players will grow, and you do it every week, guys. and then your players will grow to a higher level, and soon you'll have a 90 rated player that you can play all the time, guys. So guys, for this way you gotta go to your team management, your team, and you gotta check which positions you want to fulfill and which positions you want to put in if you're missing players. So this is how you do it. So for an example, if you want Martinez to come out and you want to replace him with another player, you can look at your squad and replace him with a different player. So you should look at your averages of all the players, and for an example, what if you have Rodri here and you want to replace him? You gotta replace him, guys, for a different player, or you can just stay with these same players, guys. But then you gotta look at your squad when you are buying players and be smart about it. So only replace the players that you actually need. For example, if you don't have any substitutes or reserves, you can, put these guys inside the team. You can buy them if you don't have enough players, guys. So guys, for this way you gotta come into your squad hub. This is a way to make more money in career mode as a manager. So as you can see, if you've got some players, a player that you don't want to use, a useless player, you just click on that player, and you can transfer that player so that you get more money if you know what a transfer is. Because if you don't, you suck. You shouldn't be watching this video if you don't know what a transfer is. But for those who are watching and knows what a transfer is, yep guys, you gotta do this. You gotta transfer the players that you don't need if you feel like you don't need them, and you transfer them by just clicking on them. Add to transfer list, and offers will come in for those players, and soon you can accept or decline those offers, guys. So let me just shortlist Rodri here, and I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, so you propose new transfer fee, you press edit, which is the triangle button, and you add the numbers and stuff, like that, and submit offer. But don't make it so high and crazy that, you gotta make it high enough as at the level of the player, guys. So look, you see, I made it so high, he was frustrated and he just left. He doesn't want the deal anymore. Look at my sad face, guys. I feel so sad right now. So guys, do you see these things? Yep, these are called objectives. So you exit, and you can go to your office and board expectations, and here are your objectives for the club. So these are the stuff that you need to do. You must read them and do them. And up there is your manager rating. And when your manager rating is high, the club keeps you. If your manager rating is very, very low because you're not doing these objectives, then you're gonna get sacked. So try looking out for these objectives and try to complete all of them. I'm not saying you should, but then it's gonna help you a bit. So these are like financial, domestic success, continental success, brand exposure, youth development, and all that. Yeah, and your rating, manager rating goes higher, and when it's green, that means you are the board is happy with you, and they want to keep you as the manager of your club. So guys, as a manager, you gotta give your players some playing time. So guys, after each 15, 10, 5 matches, every match, you gotta switch up your squad a bit so that you give everyone playing time, because everyone needs to play. They can't just sit on the bench. If you don't give everyone playing time, they're gonna be angry, and the squad moral is gonna be low, and your rating as the manager is gonna be low. And the squad moral depends on how you play on the pitch. So if your squad moral is very low, your players are gonna play bad on the pitch. So make your players happy, guys. Put a smile on their faces and play them, guys. You gotta change up your starting 11 each 5-10 matches, or for 1 match every time. You gotta change your squad so that your players are happy, guys. Please. So guys, I think this one is very important. Your youth academy. So if you come here, you press your youth staff, you hire a scout. I would usually hire a scout with lots of experience. So this guy is the most experienced, so I'm gonna hire him. And you set up a scouting network, and you choose the country, the place you want to set it up, guys. And over here it shows the cost and how. So for an example, if I just press Africa, and I choose a country, South Africa, and then the duration of like how long you want the scout to go out and search players, and you look by this type. It says type here, and you are going to look for the type of player that you're looking for. So guys, this one helps because you are recruiting young players so that you can grow them in your squad, because it is an important objective, guys. If you can look at your objectives, you will see that youth academy is very important, guys, and this is how you do it. So make sure you're doing this all the time, every season, at least once a season, to recruit players and the type of position you want to recruit, and then train them, and then soon there will be a high rated player, guys. This is important. You got to do it. You have to do it, guys. So guys, when you're making your team sheet, guys, you gotta look at your players. So you gotta look at the formations, which formation you want to use, depending on the players you have, tactics, the roles, who takes free kicks, who's captain, who takes long free kicks, who takes penalties and corners and all that. And you give your players instructions on how to play the game when you are playing it or simulating it. Either way, guys, you gotta do it properly. So when you look at a player over here on my right, you can see that there's different positions a player can play, like Mbappe. Mbappe can play striker, left wing and right wing. If you don't have a right wing, you can play Mbappe as a right wing if you have an extra striker as him. If you that's only if you don't have a position and you want to replace the position. You can just use a player that plays in that position that also can play in that position, guys. So if you know you don't want to spend your money, just look at your players, look at their positions and what foot they are, guys. So if Arthur, for example, is left-footed, you should play it on the left. I suggested play him on the left, but if you don't, that's okay. My favorite formation, I like to use 4-4-2 flat or 4-3-3 formations. They're actually cool. They help me a lot in games, so they might help you too, guys. So guys, when buying players, you gotta be wise with it. So let's take for an example Bruno Fernandes. You gotta look at what position he is, what team he's currently playing for, and his value and his wage, guys. And if he has a release clause, you can just pay it. So you just have to view and shortlist, and you press on him and you can see status. It says the player has just joined the club and won't move again. So if you want a player, you must check their status and see if they can be moved. Sometimes they can, the club will say that they don't want to sell him because that player is very important to the club. And guys, please be wise with it and look at the amount of money. So guys, as you can see, if you can take another player, you can see that it says underneath his value says shows what they might be offering for you to buy this player. I just took a random player, and yeah, this is how it looks. And when you want a free agent, it's free, guys. It's just going to show the wage budget the player wants, and you just have to approach to sign, and there it is. It's quick. But then guys, it also says approach to sign when you are like at the end of the season, so it's gonna be a free if they have their contract is about to expire, so you can catch them quickly on a free, guys. And yeah, this is how it is. Be wise with it. So guys, for this one, you gotta keep updated on how your team is doing. So if you're a manager and you're just simulating, you know, those who simulate, like me, I love simulating. I don't actually play the whole season playing matches, like bruh, dude, who does that? You gotta check up on your squad once and then and see like how they're doing, if there's any injuries, if you need to buy any players, and where they are sitting in the league, and ways on how to fix that, guys. And you gotta do this, you have to do this, because it updates your squad and it shows that you are a good manager, not just a person that just sims the whole season and doesn't win any trophies. This also helps you to win trophies, guys. So guys, we're back at the squad management, and guys, when you have an injured player, you gotta have a backup. For an example, I've got Coleman. What if he's injured? I have a backup, and it's Dembele. If my goalkeeper's injured, Donnarumma, I've got Areola as backup. If a center midfielder midfielder, sorry for pronouncing that wrong, is injured, I have so many other midfielders to replace when they're injured. And guys, when you want to check the status of the injury, you just have to go to the squad hub and you go to the player that is injured, and by injury it will show what injury he has, and then it will show like how long it's gonna take for him to heal. And for the last one, boys, guys and ladies, whoever's watching this video, you gotta check on your team stats. So for an example, if you have Areola playing better than Donnarumma, but you are starting Donnarumma, you got to play Areola because he's playing better than Donnarumma, even though Donnarumma is higher than Areola. And it goes for all the positions that you have extras in. So like Kingsley, like Frankie de Jong and Arthur. If Frankie de Jong's playing better than Arthur, then you got to put him in your squad instead of Arthur. Like Federico Valverde, if he's playing better than Arthur, you got to put him in your squad because obviously he's playing better. So guys, when you are choosing your squad, you got to look at your stats, your squad stats, how they're doing, and they're all average. Like on the right hand side it says average, their red cards, yellow cards played, and how they are progressing through the games if you are simulating, so you can change up your squad and play better players that are playing better in those positions for those other players. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the video. If these ways helped you in your career mode and now you're the best manager FIFA has ever seen in FIFA career mode, smash that like button and obviously smash the subscribe button and turn on notifications to be notified when I post a new video. I post every Wednesday and Sunday, and if it didn't help you, you're still gonna smash that like button and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you next time in the next video. Peace out!